Every song has a story.
And every story carries a purpose.
Tonight on Behind the Song,
We sit down with gospel artist
Kele
M as she shares a journey of faith,
music,
and impact.
This is more than music.
This is the story behind the song.
Welcome back to another episode of Behind the Song. We are on episode 8, and I am even more excited than the last time to dive into some more music. We're going behind the scenes of how the music was written and what it was inspired by and what message we should get out of it. Tonight, we are exploring some gospel soul, we're exploring inspirational sounds, and we're exploring some love music as well. I am Ina G, your host, and today we have Kele M with us. Welcome to the show, Kele M.
Thank you so much, Energy. Thank you for having me.
Yes, we're very excited. I hope you're relaxed and calm and excited to get into everything.
Listen, I am both excited and nervous. So,
yeah, but we need both excitement and nervousness, right? To keep
Absolutely.
us humble, but so that we can have fun at the same time.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking forward to hearing about all of your stuff, but I think we need to start at the beginning. I don't want to say the usual, tell us about yourself. Maybe I should say, where did the music journey start for you? Or where did Kele M start as a musician and as a brand?
Sure. As a brand or as a musician?
I mean, if there's two different ones, we can answer. We can answer both.
Okay. As a musician, I mean, I started music like as early as like 7 years old. It actually started in the backseat of my dad's car.
Oh, lovely.
While he was driving us to school, he used to play like gospel music.
Yes.
Your classic soulful
Yeah.
kind of, gospel. Yes. And that's where, that's the inception of me as a musician, where
Yes.
I just fell in love with the I would say the craft and the ministry of it, And as a brand, I think that evolved over time when I started seeing myself gravitating towards a specific style when it comes to music and how I present myself,
Yes.
that was how it all started.
Yes, I think I love what you're saying about it starting at home, like as we're young. I guess a lot of our, who we are today is inspired by what happens in our
Absolutely.
childhood.
Yeah.
So how would you describe Kele M as an artist now? The brand that we were speaking about, how would you just describe her? Who is Kele M now?
Sure. Kele M she's soulful. She is authentic. And she's, creative. I would say also, as a brand, there is a lot of, and she's also classic and elegant as well.
Yes, that's true. We can see it.
So that is her as a brand, and I think for me it's always about authenticity.
Yeah.
I don't try to be something that I am not. I don't try to tell a story that I've never lived.
Yes.
I always try to stay true to my story, stay true to my faith. So me as a brand is all about authenticity and just being true.
Yes.
True to my God, true to myself.
Yes.
And expressing myself beautifully. So,
Yes. That's beautiful. I love that. And, part of who you are and being true to who you are is shaped by faith, like you said.
Yeah.
That's why you're also making gospel music.
Yes.
How has that journey, or how have those experiences influenced who you are in life and in music today? More so on the faith side of things.
Sure. I mean, when I started, I fell in love with gospel music. That's how I wanted to become a singer.
Yes.
Because for me, it was always like, sure, these musicians are singing so beautifully about this God. Like, what is making them sing so well of Him, you know? And then later on in life, I had my own experiences with God where, you know, I would see Him, you know, showering me with His love, you know, showering me with His very presence, you know, in different stages of my life. And that really, really was how I was like, I want to sing for Him. I don't just want to listen to other people sing about Him, but I want to sing about what He has been to me, you know, and what He has done in my life. So that's how it shaped me, in the sense that I mean, you can only give people what you know.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
and I've just received love and encouragement, you know, and strength from Him, and that's what I sing about, and that's how it's shaped me. And I think even in life, it's helped me to like really walk my talk. I mean, like, you know, because you can't sing about God and not be godly.
Yes.
So even in my own private life, I know that there is an expectation that wherever I am, whatever that I'm doing, that, you know, I represent Him well.
Yes.
You know, because He's a God who's love, that I show that love, that I show that respect, that I show that honor. So it's really, really, really shaped my identity in the most profound way, and in a way that I don't think I would be who I am today had it not been for my faith.
Yeah.
And, you know, as a Black a woman, you know, there are a lot of challenges.
Yeah.
You know, there are a lot of stigmas. There's a lot of things, you know, that can try to box you or shape you into one way or another.
Yeah.
You know, but I had my faith that really shaped my character, that really shaped my identity, and that really shaped my perspective of life.
Yeah.
So it was a multi-layered kind of influence for me. It was my character, it was my music, it was my identity.
Yes.
And I'm always grateful.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And I love that it's something, I mean, you did mention earlier that, you know, authenticity is a very big part of everything that you do, and it's where things come from. And I think, you know, I'm a person of faith myself, and I believe that ministry isn't always, you know, standing on the pulpit and preaching to people.
Absolutely.
Ministry can happen and does happen and should happen in whatever passion that you have, you know, whether it be songwriting, whether you are a pastor, whether you're a soccer player, you know what I mean? So I love and I really respect the fact that you are, you know, you're sticking to that, and you're making your faith part of your story and part of the message that you're sharing with the world. I think it's beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Anita.
So I know that you have a song called Awake.
Yes.
Can we get into it? I want to hear you sing.
Yes.
Can we get into it?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
This is Kele Awake.
Awake, awake, awake. Awake, awake, it's not time to sleep. Your dreams are here for you to fulfill. Awake, awake, follow your dreams. Don't fear nothing, the time is now. Awake, awake, it's not time to sleep. Your dreams are here for you to fulfill. Awake, awake, follow your dreams. Don't fear nothing, the time is now. Awake, awake, awake. Awake, awake, awake. awake, awake. Just look up and you will see creation's waiting for you to be. If you go silent, it will not see the light within you, so let it shine, 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 shine. Just look up and you will see creation's waiting for you to be. If you go silent, it will not see the light within you, so let it shine. Awake, awake, awake. Awake, awake, awake. Awake, awake, awake. Awake, awake, awake. You got to rise from the ashes to your dreams. There is no limit, just you believe that you can do it. The time is now. Awake, 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 hey, awake, 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 follow your dreams, awake, follow your dreams, awake, awake, awake.
That was Awake. That was beautiful. Thank you for singing with us. Singing for us, I'm sorry. So Awake was your first single.
Yes.
Am I correct to say
Yes.
that? Okay. I find that, sometimes the first piece of your first creative project is always the hardest to share with the world, because a lot of the times it's close to your heart. Did you feel the same way?
Yeah,
Did you?
absolutely. Yeah, because I mean, before I released Awake, I wrote it like years ago. And at first it just came as a chorus,
Okay.
and I recorded it on my phone, wrote it down in my diary, and that was it. And I left it.
Yes.
And I went on with life.
And it didn't leave you alone.
And it didn't leave me alone. And then
Yeah.
there was an opportunity where I was asked to perform for a youth gala event where I had to inspire young people. And then that was the song, that was like, okay, that song,
Yes,
that song,
that's the one.
Awake. So yeah, and that's how it came up. That's how the release came about. And then, I mean, from then onwards, I was selected for a songwriters retreat where they were mentoring us in songwriting, and they took us away to the Eastern Cape, where they were like,
lovely.
spend 2 weeks in this beautiful mansion in the middle of nature,
Oh, lovely.
the garden, and the experience of just developing it there,
Yes.
away from the hustle and bustle of things, was just so sacred and so beautiful.
Yes.
So the release came years later, but it was there with me for years.
Yes.
Yeah.
So taking it back to when it first came to you, when the song first came to you, what inspired that? What was the the message in your heart? What was, I don't know, what was calling out? What was calling out to you to say, write me, you know?
Wow.
Or what was the key message, basically?
Sure.
What inspired it?
I think, it really came at a very difficult season in my life, in the sense that I myself, I was at a point where I had all these gifts and all these, dreams, but I just put them away.
Okay.
And I was doing other things and pursuing other things,
Yes.
So that song came to me one morning, and it was like, why do you keep on ignoring these things and you're chasing after other things? Can you just awake to your own dreams and stop sleeping on them and thinking that, listen, this is what you need to do, when you know that this is what you actually need to do.
And you always know.
Yeah, you always
You
know.
always know.
It stays with you.
It does, yeah.
So the inspiration just came from that, awake to your dreams and stop sleeping on them, stop ignoring them.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, for them to happen, you are the one that needs to say yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. And in listening to that and finally saying, yes, I am going to listen to this call and answer this call, it opened up opportunities for you. Like you said, you performed at youth development program.
Yes. Yeah.
You went on a writing retreat. And then after the song was released, you were nominated for an award.
Yes. Yeah.
You were nominated for Basadi Music Award,
Yes.
Best Newcomer.
Yes.
What did that nomination mean to you? And I mean, how did you feel when you found out about that? Do you think it
Sure.
was like affirming of the fact that you're making the right decision, or were you still...
Wow. Yeah, and it was very affirming.
Yeah.
But it was also like, because when you write a song and you develop a song, you never write in with the mind that I'm doing this to get nominated or to win an
or
award.
to blow up.
Yeah, or to blow up. Or to, it
Yeah.
really is, I just want to tell my story.
Yeah.
And so as I sat there on that night, it was a surreal moment that I had no idea that all these years of writing that song, of developing that song, would lead to this night where I would literally be listed, amongst, other great singers and songwriters and be in a room full of greatness. So it was very affirming, and it was just saying that continue with what you're doing. And it goes, your gift makes room for you, in spaces. So it was really, really affirming for me.
That's beautiful. Okay, so you perform live as well. You told me a little bit in the back that you love singing some love songs. Can you tell me about even one memorable moment singing live or performing?
Okay. So in particular, I also sang at some weddings.
Yes.
But yeah, there was the one moment where I sang at my sister's wedding.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And
that's so nice.
when I do love songs, like I told you, I'll usually sing like other people's songs.
Yes.
But for me, my love songs are, they are how I express my love for God, and how I receive my love for God as well.
Yes.
But I think the reception was just overwhelming, in the sense, like in a way that I even never thought, how those people, like the whole room, people were singing along and were just receiving that aspect, so yeah, it's really beautiful when I get to express that side of me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think we want to learn a little bit. I think we want to learn. So from a live performance perspective, from when you started performing on stages till now, do you think that there's any lessons? Do you have any, like, if I knew then what I know now about performing live?
Sure, that is such a challenging question. So what have I learned from performing live?
Yes.
I think what I've learned is to, separate myself from whatever that's going on around me.
Yes.
And at the time that I need to deliver what I need to deliver, to be
Be present. I love
to be
that.
present. Because I mean, life can tug you in all, in all directions.
The one thing that doesn't get tired is life.
Listen.
Life will come after you. Yeah.
Absolutely. So I've really learned that when it comes to performance, you must learn to whatever you're going through, whether it's good or bad, leave it at home, leave it in the car. And when you get on that stage, understand that someone else needs to hear this song. Someone else needs to, receive this message. Because I think I've also come to understand that this is not, the music is not just for me. It's not for my show. It's not for, hey, like Boneng or anything like that.
Yeah.
But it
You're
could
the
be,
vessel.
It could be that genuinely somebody is having a bad day and they need a song to encourage them or to inspire them, or something that can anchor their faith.
Yeah.
And that song could be that one message or that one melody that can literally change their season or change their day. So I've learned to take that seriously and to also just believe in the ideas, the songs, the lyrics that I'm given, because sometimes you can just write and you're like, well, this is okay. But, sometimes that can be a very important message that someone else needs to hear.
Yes.
So believing in what you write, believing in whatever that you're giving and really honoring it and saying, I'm going to develop this. I'm going to spend as much time and whatever that I can to make sure that it's fully developed so that it can be a gift and a blessing to someone else. So, I've just learned to take it seriously, I guess.
Yeah, that's lovely. So, number one, be present. I'm taking notes. So personally, you be present. The message is it's not just about you, and also respect your own work as well.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, can you tell us about the next song that you will be performing? Give us a title, give us a brief intro about what it's about, and then we're going to hear you sing it.
Okay. So the next song is Light of My Life.
Beautiful.
And really it's just about how Jesus has been the light of my life, and I mean that in the sense that, whenever you learn about Jesus, you learn about how he always draws you to God, how to love people, how to love God, in a world where it's you can grow bitter, you can grow to be something that you're not, you can grow to be hard, but when you look to Jesus, you're inspired to love more, you're inspired to do good, so that song was really inspired from that space where I've just personally seen how he has inspired me to be a better person, and he has really been a light to my life.
Yes. Amen to that. This is Light of My Life.
Your word revealed by your spirit gives me light in the midst of the darkness. I know what to do, I know what to say, just at your word. It's all in your word, like the fire to the sun, the rays to its shine. Jesus, you're the light of my life. You are the light of my life, like the moon to the darkest night, the stars on a moonless night. Jesus, you're the light of my life. You are the light of my
life. Okay, so we want to get into some of the other things that you're into, not just music, beyond music. Can you shed some light on Innovation Mine?
Oh, yes. The Innovation Mine is an NPO that I founded. It really has been in my heart, from a very young age, that I wanted to, really work with other young people, in the music development space. But timing, everything has a time. So this was really an opportune time to really get into that space. It started that way, where we started with the heart of, we want to help to develop musically talented teenagers from the township, and to create opportunities for them.
That's beautiful. And there is also is there a youth program that you're
Yes.
part of? So I know there's Ikuruleni Youth Fest.
Yes.
Please tell us a little bit about that and how you came to start it. Was it at the same time as Innovation Mine?
You're right.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So the Innovation Mine, one of the programs that we have is we host events on the 16th of June.
Okay, lovely.
So last year we had the concert version of it, where we invited, high schools, from I think it was Thokoza at that time,
Yes.
where we're saying all the musically talented teenagers, let them come in one space, let's celebrate them, let them perform. And then this year it expanded to the Kuruleni Youth Festival and Career Expo, where we're saying now we're inviting, schools from all over Kuruleni. And in addition to that, we also have a career expo where we're having some institutions, some educational institutions, some employment institutions in the room, to really say, after we sing and after we've connected you to the right people within the music and the entertainment industry, you need to know, if I want to study music, this is where I go, this is what I need in terms of subjects.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a festival where they're going to have that career expo aspect of it. They're going to have some workshops with, some music professionals. And at the same time, they're going to be sharing their talent with the community.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Yeah, and it's really, really lovely in the sense that, the response has been so overwhelming in terms of the support that we've received from local businesses that have said, listen, we want to be a part of this.
Yes, we need these things.
Yeah,
we need them.
it was incredible. It was incredible. Just some of the brands that were saying, we are behind this, we will support this in any way or form. So, yeah.
It's beautiful to hear you say that, because I do think we need a lot of incubation spaces for artists to be able to figure out what they need, but from people who actually care about their careers,
Yeah.
So that's really lovely, and I'm definitely checking out the next one. So where do music, I think we can kind of get the idea that you are doing a lot of artistic work in the youth space, but how do music and community development connect in your life? Have they always connected, or was music a separate thing and youth development a separate thing, and then you just found a way? Or has it always been, I want to help the youth in the music and creative space?
Energy, you know what? There's a scripture that reads, to whom much is given, much is expected.
Yeah.
So I've always had that sense that as I was given the gift that I was given, of music, and people would be drawn to me and whatever, I knew that I had a responsibility, to bring others along with me, to inspire someone, to connect someone.
Yes.
So it's always been in my heart, but I didn't know how to go about it, and so when when I was selected for the Business and Arts debut program, that's where they really forced me to say, okay, beyond Kele M, the brand, what are you doing for your community? Who are you bringing along with you? And within the business model of the company, we had to look into, you know, how we're developing the youth and how we're developing the community. So it's something that was always a part of me, but now it became, you know, now only it was implemented with the right support, with the right structure. And I'm really grateful for that, because that is an extension of who I am.
Yeah.
You know, I don't just want things to be about me, you know. I really, really, really care about, you know, bringing, like I said, the youth and someone else along the journey, and inspiring someone to say, hey, you know, you can also do this. As I've received, you know, people who have connected me and supported me, I want to do the same for others, you know, within the township community.
That's beautiful. And I think a person like yourself that speaks from a place of, what's the word? Like, you have so much, I don't know, humility and knowledge about wanting to do things for other people, and not necessarily not wanting to be in the spotlight, but wanting to be a vessel. And you also spoke earlier about, you know, doing things from a place of experience. So I'm curious to know, what are those experiences, whether good or bad, challenges, or, you know, that have made you become this artist, you know, the artist that you are today.
Sure. Okay. In terms of the music space, or?
Not just the music space. Because I think even in your youth development work, that is creative work. So what challenges have shaped you as an artist and made you this way today?
I think for me, it was a thing of, you know, I mean, I grew up musically talented, but as you can imagine, I mean, I only started being professionally and getting into a studio like 3 years ago, I think, during COVID. So I think even though I had people that believed in me and supported in me, but I didn't have people that would connect me to the right channels, you know, and, you know, educate me to say, if this is your passion, then this is how you go about it, you know. So I didn't have that, even though I did have a supportive community. And so as an artist, that's how I came to discover that not only as I navigate this space, I need to also think about how I can get that young girl who's in grade 10, who's passionate about music, into a studio for the first time, meeting a sound engineer for the first time, you know, or going to, you know, or learning about how, if I want to study music, how do I get about doing that? So for me, that became something that I felt that I want the journey to be easier for someone else, because it wasn't necessarily easy for me. You know, I had some twists and turns, and then finally it was like, okay,
this is how we do it.
This is how we do it. So I really wanted to make the journey easier for someone else and for those that come after me.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And we want to stay connected to the rest of your journey and keep up with what you're doing. So can you please tell us, what can we expect from you in the near or far future, both from your music and your performances, as well as your youth development program?
Okay, so in terms of the music, there is something in the pipeline in terms of a women's event that is being planned, where we just want to create a space where we'll have some beautiful music, we'll have some experiences for women, you know, where we just do, you know, things that women do, makeup, you know, and talk about, you know, what it means to be a woman. So, that is just in terms of Kele M and the music, and just an event that is coming up. And then the youth development space, actually this month, on the 16th of June, the Kuruleni Youth Festival and Career Expo is going to be happening at Alberton Civic Center. So we just gonna be in that space and celebrating the youth, celebrating the music, celebrating poetry, celebrating dance, alongside, other professionals and other national institutions as well.
Yes.
So that's also something really to look forward to.
Super exciting. It's a bit like this is locked into my brain right now. So if you want to look for your program online, is it Innovation Mind?
Yes, yeah. So
Yes.
on Facebook, it is called the Innovation Mine.
Yes.
And you will find all the information that you need because we advertise a lot on the Kuruleni Youth Fest and Career Expo.
Okay.
So yeah, it's there.
Okay. Last but not least, this question we must ask you, right? And I think you'll be able to answer it well because you've spoken a lot about, spreading a message of encouragement, being authentic and inspiring the next generation of people. What is the main message that you want people to get from your art and from your music? Or what do you want to leave them with? Aspiring artists especially.
Wow. The message that I would love to leave them with, through my music is, one, believe in God and believe that with Him all things are possible. Because it can get challenging, it can get overwhelming.
Yes.
As an emerging artist, you ask yourself, how is this going to come about? How the piece is going to fit? But I found that in all my experiences, I just literally needed to believe that it can happen.
Yeah.
And as I did that, things would start aligning.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know how it would happen. I wouldn't know when it would happen. But the fact that I received it and I wrote it down,
Yes.
eventually I would just see it happening. So yeah, believe that God can do it for you.
Yeah.
And that would be my message, and be hopeful.
Yes.
Be hopeful.
Yeah. Yeah, there's people out there rooting for all of us.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
That's
absolutely.
beautiful. I agree with all of those points. I really do. It's been wonderful talking to you. I've taken just as much out of this conversation as I hope you have. We got one more song that you're going to perform for us. Give us the title of the song and what it's a little bit about what you're singing about.
Sure. Khosi. Khosi it means king.
Yes.
In Sotho. And it's basically really just a song that just expresses that, Jesus is the King of Kings.
Amen.
And I think for me it was a thing of like, there's so many things that compete for your attention in life. Money, positions.
The gods of this world.
Listen,
Yeah.
there's a lot
Yeah.
that wants to claim itself as God and that
Yes.
wants to control you, even work,
Yes.
studies.
Even work, guys.
Yeah.
This hustle
So
culture.
it's a lot.
Yeah.
Buningi.
Yeah.
But for me, it was just saying, you know what? My Lord and my King is Jesus, and He is the King above all of these things.
Yes.
And that's the truth that I stand upon.
Yes.
And yeah, that's basically what the song is about.
Amen. This is Khosi.
When I when I Lefika la rona giwena Moreno wa rona giwena Jeso Mahodimo lady chaba Apamisali bitola how Jesus when I hosi yadi hosi when no more wamarena when I hosi yadi hosi when no more wamarena so lady entwekiwena mahodi mongli moli fati repahami salibitola muso ha upete when I hosi yadi hosi when no more wamarena when I hosi yadi hosi when no more wamarena when I hosi yadi hosi when no more wamarena when I hosi yadi hosi when no more hauna yatwana luena hauna yatwana luena hauna yatwana luena when I hosi yadi hosi when no more wamarena when I hosi yadi hosi when no more hauna yatwana luena hauna yatwana luena hauna yatwana luena
We have sadly come to the end of episode 8, but we've had a fantastic time speaking to you, Kele. Like, you've imparted so much knowledge, a lot of things that I'm taking home with me. Yeah, may God continue to bless your journey, you know. And we're going to keep up with it. Please let us know where we can find you personally on the socials. Yeah.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at I am Kele M.
Okay.
And on Facebook, it's Kele M.
I am Kele M and Kele M Langa. Yes, we're gonna make sure to keep up with you. This has been episode 8 of Behind the Song. Thank you and good night.